Yeah, man. It's the 24th of June, 2022, and I want to talk about the plan of action against these gang stalkers, how you really have to stick to it. Um, there's no way out. We're in this we're on our own in this whole situation. The government's not going to help us unless we force them to help us with a lot of hard evidence and lawsuits, lawsuits to the billions of dollars for all of us that are going through this with gang stalkers using satellite broadcast technology, neural monitoring, mind control, broadcast technology, where they can live as broadcast, they can physically attack your body. Um, you know, I got a lot going on in life, and sometimes I tend to just kind of drift a little bit and back away from this whole initiative of destroying gang stalkers. And as much as I hate to really have to attack the whole thing, because the technology is something that I want, it's something that everybody should want. If you don't want the technology, then you're saying basically that, okay, I know the technology exists and I'm okay with somebody else having control over my neurological broadcast frequency. So I'll just want to be a slave and I want to be tortured for the rest of my life and I give up. That's what you're saying. So you want the technology. It's the only way to protect yourself. And the problem is these gang stalkers, the way that they are using it, you have to go after this whole thing because of the way that they're using it and because nobody's stopping them. So let's continue. I have a good plan. You know, I want to stay on course. I think within 2 years, I'll have um, the knowledge and the resources to go about this in the right way within 2 years. And it's already been 9 years. So 2 more years is a lot to think about. I hate it. Every day they attack me. They attack my face all day. They got broadcast on my face all day, every day. I got four grown men that beg and beg and beg for a man's attention all day long. They're begging for a man's attention. Okay, and these are four sick, demented, psychologically impaired, basically retarded grown men. They're all part of the same family, all part of the same group. Okay, they're operating as a criminal gang, a criminal organization, and they use neural monitoring. They make money from doing live streams. They stay on mind control all the time. They're like mind control addicts. They're drug addicts. They have nothing else going in life. So you have to stay on course. You have to have a plan. And so for me, the plan is to continue learning about computer programming, cybersecurity, and stuff like that because they're in everything. They're into your phone. They're into your laptop. They're into your networks. They're into your accounts. They're into all of that. They're into every single bit of that. And if you learn Android developers from the top to bottom and you learn all of it, you'll be able to figure out how they're in your Android phone. If you learn iOS development from the inside out, you'll be able to get good evidence, enough evidence to bring civil lawsuits against the government, against gang stalkers, against Apple, against Google, against all of these entities that have a part in this. Okay, and no, I'm not saying Apple and Google are gang stalking people, but they know how this technology is being used. They know how the devices are infiltrated and how people are into our stuff. They know this. There's no such thing as privacy. Okay, everything. Why you think of something and the next thing you know, it's a an advertisement based on your thought process. Okay, they know what's going on. They know how these gang stalkers are in our devices and into our accounts and everything else. They know. So with them knowing that this is going on and not making this technology, these devices, and these operating systems that we pay for this stuff, and they're not secure. and our privacy is at risk. Not only our privacy, but our physical health and our private minds and everything about life. It's all at risk. So learn computer programming, learn cybersecurity. It's going to take a while. Just start doing it. There's no other way out. You're in this on your own. There's no other way out. Learn those things and don't stop learning about those things. And as you learn more, you'll gain the type of evidence that you need. Um, like I said, they're always on my face with broadcasts. It's stupid. Um, I thought that I was going to maybe have a different way out of this thing, and seems like that's not gonna. There's really no way out. There's no way out, and I'm in it on my own, just like you are all in it on your own. We can say we're all in this together, but there's nothing really I can do for you except for explain to you how this stuff works. Um, that they're all mind control. They're connected to broadcast. They're connected to us. They know what we think. They know what we see. We have no privacy. They can physically attack us and hurt us. It's attempted murder. It's genocide. It's slavery. You have to learn computer programming, cybersecurity, so you can get into your devices, so you can stop them, so you can figure out what they're doing, so you can figure out who's doing it, so you can have the evidence you need to start bringing up lawsuits and criminal charges against people. That's the only way. Okay. Aside from that, you have to figure out a way to start making more money than it costs you to live. You have to be able to start stacking up money because it's very possible that it could be very expensive. If you get the right evidence and you get enough of it, then maybe you can get somebody to just take your case for free. But it's very likely that you're going to need 10 or 20 or 30 or $50,000 to get this thing started. Now, once it becomes a big public thing and everybody's joining in class actions and we can all see that it's gonna proceed and it's gonna work, then yeah, then people will be able to sign on without having a bunch of money. But if you want to save your own life, you want to initiate legal actions against people and companies and governments and all these different agencies and criminal groups, then you're going to need some money. So whatever it is, you have to, and learning computer programming, cybersecurity, stuff like that can get you a six-figure job. Um, but it's going to take a while. But that's not the only way to make money. There's a lot of ways to make money. Devise a plan and stick to it. You're going to have to get your life organized and you're going to have to stick to a plan. I keep thinking I can do this or do that. Um, and when I deviate away from my plan, it doesn't work out like I want to half the time. And I want it to work out all the time. So I'm going to stick to my plan. All right. And my plan is a good one. And I'm going to continue to stick to my plan. So aside from that, you're learning the technology, you're getting your money and your life in order to put yourself in the position to do things that you need to do. Um, Aside from that, prepare for war because this could end up being a civil war. Prepare for war. This mind control revolution could become riots in the street. Prepare for war. However you want to take that. Prepare for war. That's my best advice. I'm going to continue to do, I'm going to get back on it. I'm going to continue to start doing videos every day and sticking to my plan and just, it's what I have to do. When I try to back off of that, they get stupid. They're acting stupider and stupider all day today, all day yesterday. They're acting retarded. They're stalling my uploads yesterday. It took me 11 hours to load some 2-minute screen record videos that are like a few megabytes because they administrated my services all day long. So file police reports. If something happens, go file a report. Keep filing them under the same case number. And even if they're not doing anything, you're establishing the groundwork to file a multi-million-dollar lawsuit against your local police department. Look into the laws and find out what are the laws that are already a law that are being broken against you to affect your life. Okay, and things to do with hacking and computer systems. There's a Computer System Protection Act of Georgia. It's a bill that I have in my state, and these gang stalkers are guilty of every law in it. Okay, they're guilty of breaking every law in it. And so, when I go and I file police reports and the police don't do anything, I'm setting the groundwork, okay, to go and file a $50 million lawsuit against them for neglecting, for negligence, for neglecting to uphold the law for a decade while it affected me the whole time. And while I feel like I have no way out and I need to prepare for war or possibly defend my life while they physically attack me. And it comes down to like, wow, is this my only option? Do I have to engage in a physical war to protect my life because the police are negligent and because the government's negligent, because they're promoting genocide? Is that what has to happen? Put yourself in the position, okay? Prepare for war in case. Learn everything you can. And when they do stuff, if you can figure out a law that they're breaking against you, that is a law now, go file the report. And keep filing those reports. I've filed 26 reports, I think, in Clayton County, my county in Georgia. All right. And they haven't done anything. They haven't contacted me at all about any such hacking or gang stalking, anything about it. And these gang stalkers continue to do everything. I got my alarm system having failure to communicate. My applications, my accounts, and my devices are being administrated. All of my networks, home and mobile, being administrated, and they're doing whatever they want to again. So obviously, I got to make videos every day, and I got to file weekly police reports against them. This is what has to happen while I continue to stick to my plan. That's what has to happen. Otherwise, they start to get stupid. If you want them to back off and stop being so stupid, then stay on course and make sure you're moving in a certain direction that is the right direction to destroy them. That's all the advice I have.